I'm going to try to speak English now. Or Provençal, I don't know. Thank you for welcoming me in the European Indie Games Day. Thank you for welcoming Nugeta. I'm Yves Altobelli. I'm the chairman of Nugeta. I'm happy to be here because you're my hero. And Nugeta was developed because there are guys like you. And because the market goes fast. Because the technology are fast and I'm a player. And because I'm a player, I want games that can afford any player whenever I am and whatever platform I use. Against my friend, they're on Facebook, Google Plus or Twitter. And I play all the games. I play MMO, casual, AAA. Is what I am an exception? Of course not, I'm not an exception. But to raise this goal, you have to make games thinking cloud gaming, thinking cross-saving, thinking cross-playing, and some bad words. And there is a lot of other bad words, and I'm going to speak about all other bad words. And I'm going to present you Nugeta. Where are the signals? Yep. Well, I'm very good. Yes, maybe here, okay. It's my first multiplayer social game. You know Arkanoid? Arkanoid was my first social multiplayer game. I played my session on Amstrad, and when I was the highest score, I called my father. I told him, hey, come on, daddy. I not the score on paper. And Facebook did not exist. The leaderboard either, much less achievement. It was my multiplayer social game dream. After in France came the Minitel. It's a big French technology, the Minitel. But it was my first game, my first multiplayer social game. Uno, Arkanoid. Thank you. Another game, Infernal Runner. There's no Eric, but it was my first runner. Now there is Temple Run. It's a tribute to Eric Chavi. Thanks, Eric, but because I think Infernal Runner it was the first social runner. Here you have what led us to Nugeta, the genesis of Nugeta. In 2009, we wanted to make a game for us with my friend Luciano, and we were a fan of Bomberman. After finding a graphic designer, we said that if we were to make a game, it had to be multiplayer, at least with social chat or social feature. And all the solutions available to us, we were not satisfied, and we decided to dig the issue, and we had make a World of Gong. And Nugeta was born like that, reimagining in a garage in Provence. And we make Nugeta when we make World of Bomb. World of Bomb is finished, and now it's Nugeta. Why we did Nugeta? I think today all people play games. Yes, it's my grandmother. And I think today gaming is not something reserved to a small portion of the population. If you give to a player a good game, the kid, his parents, and even his grandparents, we all play together. And today, all devices we use are now connected. And what I believe, it's you will enjoy being able to play game with your friend and family, independently of the device. A social game seems to be a new world, but what is it? But haven't games been social since the dawn of humanity? And if your friends are not available when you are playing, then the game must be fun song for you. Because beyond the game, it's necessary to build a community of players for you. Okay. Today, everyone is connected. We live busy life. We don't necessarily have the time to dedicate hours and hours to gaming. And for a lot of us, we would like to enjoy a good game whenever it's possible. That could mean while you are in the bus, when going to work, or during your lunch break. And to solve this, I think there are different things we need to build, and you need to build. Our home is mobile since you always have such a device with you, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't also cover other platforms. In fact, we should be able to play on whatever device we have at our disposal at a given time. This could be a tablet, a computer, or even a TV set, or a smart I don't know. This is why your games must be run on all these devices. And precisely because we don't know on which device we will play the next time after a gaming break. Our games and programs shouldn't be tied on a given device. Keep gamers connected to your games is important for you because staying connected to games is important to the gaming community. Player wants to take the gaming experience with them, and part of that experience is socializing with friends and other players. And we must work hard on building the tools and games to fulfill this vision. When I say everyone is connected, you have a casual online, you have social, console, or PC, or mobile. It's important to realize games on the many platforms as possible in order to reach their audience, as it's hard to know what platforms they may be using when they discover your game. And I think it becomes an obligation for developers to go cross-platform, particularly in the case of driving users through social network, as more and more users are getting direct to apps from a variety of different platforms. We have to do it for some things. We have to do it, and you're developing for people, and you have no idea what they're going to use. I'm going to speak about the market because since yesterday we don't speak about the market. We don't speak business, and we don't speak marketing. And if you see the picture of environment today, what I think if we speak of cross-platform is that it became inescapable to speak then of multiplayer and social game. I'm well conscious that not all the games can be multiplayers. On the other hand, I'm persuaded that all the games can be social. And our friends, our parents, our contact Facebook have no same platform as us. If I'm behind my TV Connect in Paris, I want to be able to play against my friend behind his iPad in Tokyo and against my partner behind his PC to the office. And if I have to leave my house and take a bus, I want to be able to continue my party against the same person with my Android or my iPhone. Time spent by people on their connected device every day is 2 hours and 58 minutes. In first position, it's gaming. In second position is browsing, and third position is Facebook. One of the major reasons to go cross-platform is because I believe that the next billion people to be connected will have never used a computer. Their new user would not just come from developing countries, but all over the world. And they would expect device to allow for social interaction. Again, social is not a gaming, but I think it's now a mandatory expectation for all developers. 12 billion hours a week as a planet playing video games. I think our market, your market, has no frontier today because everybody, everywhere, with friends playing games fun, but playing game with people is better. And our market has no frontier because 300,000 games App Store and Android, 200,000 browser games, 1 million mobile game download per month. And the revenue forecast will be around $14 billion in 2 years. I think your games have no frontier now. But it's such a pain for developers to get multiplayer social cross-platform games. Because there are bad words and other bad words. Joining multiplayer social games implies master network, middleware programming. In the first studio, it's maybe 4 people. Implies master system interoperability, 20 people for 10 platforms. Master environment scalability, 2 million connected players. Maybe for a studio it's 4 people. System administration resources, maybe 2 people. Social network API integration, 6 people for free networks. And a lot of dollars or euros for renting data center resources. And today only a AAA game studio have dedicated online department to make such takes by themselves. Other studio with the advent of auto-promotion games thanks to digital game store are focused on doing gameplay and not resources size to do this new wave of social model games. So it's just impossible for other studios or indies to do such online social gaming. But I haven't got the truth, but I think you must have a big studio if you want to realize that. But now it also has to be social friendly when you see the market. Facebook it's 1 billion users, Google Plus 350 million users, Twitter, QQ in China say 1 billion. When you see the French game criminal case on Facebook game raised 9 million monthly active players in 6 months. Today all the game must be social. And what it takes for studio, keeping the player connected to your games, it's a common increase with which trigger a virtuous cycle. By IG interactive social features, player friends engagement, more players. By cross-promoting games of the studio, new games played in common space. And social games needs less game content gameplay or cinematic that is recorded by a single player games. And why it's so important for developers to reach this goal? Because multiplayer games will grow at 10% at an average annual rate. Social network is the second activity on connected device. And for Jed Raymond, the boss of Ubisoft at Toronto, multiplayer as default mode will increase in popularity. I'm going to speak about Nugeta. The theory that to share this vision it's an easy thing. To implement is more complex thing. And what we've made at Nugeta is to listen to user experiences. The market of the game turns to the gaming social, and it's a obvious fact today. And people do not buy an OS. He buys a machine with which they want to play, to have a catalog, to exchange, to distribute, to look, to compare. And tomorrow the game will be social, multiplayer, and cross-platform. It's the player who have this decision-making power. This approach is the one that we add at Nugeta. We say a developer, concentrate on your game, burst you on your graphics, sense of the good sound and the good music. Imagine a gameplay which attracts and retains your audience, and come to look for the tools which will allow you to return all these social and multiplayers and to integrate it on all the platforms on which you want to see your game. We have never dreamed about an universal API and cross-platform which is simple and intuitive to use. Nugeta is a cloud service designed for game development tablet and smartphone browser. Developer adds a library Nugeta in their games and make them multiplayer and social in few minutes. And the Nugeta games can be written entirely with the client API, interoperate with existing games. And the Nugeta games can include logic server, functionalities that are centralized. I think today modern online games should run on a fleet of heterogeneous machines, mobile, tablet, computer, watch, sunglasses. And they must integrate the specificities of core platforms, Google Service, Game Center, integrate multiple social networks like Google+, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Video, YouTube. And Nugeta comes unify all these tools for game developer and application. Nugeta, these techniques are not sufficient ingredients for a successful game, but a must for the success of social game online pass. And Nugeta offer an innovative modeling editor for your specific API for each game, allowing the developer to work with its strongly typed API. the tool Nugeta platform, and we think at Nugeta what is complex to make don't have to be complex to use. And I think it's very important for a developer to have a technology very simple to use and with a low price, because technology, cross-platform and multiplayer technology must be reserved at a big studio, and all the studio and independent developer children must have access to the technology like Nugeta. And a lot of cross thanks. Thank you very much. If you have questions in French, it's better for me. Yeah, thank you very much. Vous avez des questions? Oui.
Bonjour. Concrètement, du point de vue de l'utilisateur, en fait, par exemple, à la fin d'un jeu, s'il veut partager son score, en gros, il se log. Est-ce que ça utilise le log sur iPhone, par exemple, on peut avoir ses données Facebook et sur Twitter très rempli, des choses comme ça, ou Google, je connais moins. Ça utilise tout ça et ça permet de poster directement.
Absolument, oui. Tu vas pouvoir utiliser tout ton... Enfin, tu parles du hub social, peut-être. Enfin, le hub social, c'est dans le jeu, tu vas récupérer ta liste d'amis, qu'elle soit de Facebook, du Google+, etc. Tu vas pouvoir aller chercher ta liste d'amis, quel que soit le réseau social. De la même manière, nous on part du principe que je ne vais pas imposer à mes potes d'avoir un iPhone si moi je suis sur iPhone, et je ne vais pas imposer un réseau social si je suis sur Facebook et que j'ai un pote sur Google+, je vais lui dire non, toi tu peux pas jouer contre moi parce que tu es sur Google+. Nous on est social network, cross-platform, et en attendant l'engine qu'on sort en 2014, on a préféré se focaliser sur les features sociales et multi, et arriver en 2014 avec un cross-platform par exemple. Pour l'instant on est malade Unity, demain on sera leur concurrent probablement. En tout cas, sur tout ce qui est publication de scores sur le réseau social, tu pourras publier des scores quel que soit le réseau social.
Partager des fichiers, envoyer par exemple l'image aussi, je pense que c'est des choses intégrées, faciles.
Ah ouais, on est en train de sortir une application, parce que finalement Nugeta t'as pas agnostique comme technologie, donc on est sur le jeu, ça nous a permis de monter très haut, parce que c'est très complexe. Et on va redescendre là, dans le monde des applications, et on sort une application qui s'appelle IIGD, qui permettra, avec une géolocalisation et un seul bouton, de dire sur des événements où il n'y a pas de vente de billets, de dire j'y étais, et donc envoyer une photo sur l'étape du Tour de France, ou le 14 juillet, j'y étais, clac. Et donc on pourra partager autour, on pourra dire j'y étais, toi aussi t'y étais, ça permettra de compter les gens et d'arrêter d'avoir les chiens des syndicats. Mais donc après on peut tout faire, on peut poster une image, on peut chatter. En fait, on a sorti World of Bomb, mais avant ça, on avait développé une application de chat sur Bada, qui était la première application de chat sur Bada, qui intégrait déjà, quelle que soit l'application de chat sur laquelle tu étais, tu pouvais parler via Bada sur Outlook ou sur Google+, etc. Donc, tu peux partager. Ou si c'est du chat, tu peux partager ce que tu veux. Même ta carte bancaire.
Il y a des solutions, il y en a déjà plusieurs qui permettent d'enregistrer des petites séquences de jeux. Et partager après sur YouTube. Ça c'est l'extension.
Ça après c'est le dev qui fait ce qu'il veut, et qui va chercher après la bibliothèque qui l'intéresse chez Nugeta. Tu peux partager de la vidéo YouTube, tu peux. Après on a rajouté des options qui sont plutôt pas mal dans certains jeux. On ne maîtrise pas la vitesse des réseaux, même si on sait que demain il y aura la 9,2G. Ici. Ça on ne maîtrise pas, donc par contre on est capable de faire des jeux aujourd'hui qui sont multijoueurs mode Ghost, et donc nous on a sorti notamment un jeu pour montrer la techno qui est un genre de doodle jump. En fait tu peux enregistrer tes parties et les rebalancer, donc demain tu peux très bien enregistrer tes parties des amis, les rebalancer, tu as un multijoueur Ghost. Je reste convaincu que le multijoueur c'est un peu l'avenir du jeu, parce qu'on aime tous se mettre dessus à des jeux. Maintenant, tu as des jeux, avant que ton jeu est un succès, pour avoir suffisamment de joueurs, tu seras quand même obligé d'avoir une IA à un moment donné, ça c'est sûr. Voilà, nous on avance aussi parce qu'on a aujourd'hui plus de 200 devs inscrits sur le site qui font qu'on avance avec eux. On est très attentif à ça. On a une force technologique parce qu'on ne vient pas du monde du jeu à la base. Moi j'ai 3 techos au bureau qui viennent du monde du low latency dans la finance. Voilà. Par contre, quand ils sont capables de passer des milliards d'ordres de boost à la seconde, ils sont capables de supporter plein de joueurs sur des serveurs, voilà, aujourd'hui. Et ça, nous, on abstrait complètement aux développeurs cette contrainte-là. On lui dit, t'occupe pas du serveur, on s'en occupe. Ça me paraît être essentiel pour notamment des indies qui n'ont pas forcément plein d'euros dans la poche pour claquer du serveur et du coup, ils ne vont pas sur ces solutions-là.
Voilà, Sébastien de chaîne. C'est une petite question par rapport au modèle commercial un peu de NuGeta. C'est juste savoir en gros comment vous fonctionnez, parce que je suis d'accord avec toi qu'on n'a pas beaucoup parlé de business en général, mais bon, c'est pas une question non plus hyper sale, quoi. Et je serais curieux de savoir en fait comment vous fonctionnez pour ça, c'est-à-dire qu'est-ce que vous faites payer à l'utilisateur, comment ça scale.
Déjà, on a un commercial en Twingo. Non, c'est pas vrai. C'est pas mal, NuGeta. Non, en fait, on a 2 modèles économiques. Je sors le modèle pour l'open source parce qu'on limite en nombre de joueurs, d'utilisateurs. On a un modèle qui est gratuit pour le développeur. Et en fait, on dit au développeur, tu peux utiliser NuGeta. Par contre, dans tout ce qui est leaderboard, achievement, toute partie sociale ou multiplayer, on va avoir une publicité qui va apparaître de NuGeta. Alors pas une publicité de NuGeta, mais on est l'agence pub qui travaille pour nous, qui va être un mandat publicitaire, pas dans le jeu, mais qui va être dans le leaderboard par exemple. Après, ça n'empêche pas le dev de monétiser son jeu ailleurs, avec de la pub, etc. Et s'il ne veut pas de pub dans le jeu, parce que ça arrive, notamment certains jeux flash, les mecs ne veulent pas de pub, on leur dit, ok, c'est 65$ toutes les 1000 sessions de jeu. On avait essayé de faire du pic de joueurs connectés, mais quand on explique aux gens c'est quoi le pic de joueurs connectés, ils partent en courant, ils ne comprennent pas. En fait, on dit souvent on est un peu le free de cette histoire-là. On a essayé de regarder ce qui se faisait à côté en termes de modèle économique et on est tout de suite limité au nombre de joueurs, c'est tout de suite appelez-nous. Si tu as plus de 50 000 joueurs connectés, appelle-moi. Donc on a fait faire des devis, on s'est dit voilà, on va simplifier tout ça et puis à nous de nous démerder avec nos serveurs. Et c'est pas aux développeurs d'absorber cette contrainte-là. C'est à nous de nous démerder à optimiser nos serveurs, à optimiser tout ce qui est bande passante, à optimiser tout ça. Et comme on vient de la finance et du low latency, on sait faire. J'ai répondu, par exemple ? Ouais, pour une fois que je réponds à une question. Voilà. Je vous invite chez NuGeta. En plus, on est en Provence, il fait beau. Voilà. On a intérêt. Merci. Merci.